The term social media refers to a computer-based technology that facilitates the sharing of ideas, thoughts, and information through virtual networks. Social media is a technology with a lot of wonderful benefits. It allows people to share and connect, get news information, and even meet new people. The power of social media is the ability to connect and share information with anyone on earth simultaneously. And there are more than 3.8 billion social media users around the world. There are many kinds of apps such as TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and many more. The number of social media users increased to approximately 2,057 million. Social media may take the form of a variety of tech-enabled activities. These activities include photo sharing, blogging, social gaming, social networks, video sharing, business network, virtual worlds, review, and much more. Even governments and politicians utilize social media to engage with constituents and voters. And for individuals, social media is used to keep in touch with friends and family. And some people will use various social media applications to network career opportunities, find people across the globe, and share their thoughts, feelings, insight, and emotions. And those who engage in these activities are part of a virtual social network. But beside that, social media also has a downside too, especially for college-age young adults who have grown up in a world of screens. And social media use has been linked to depressions, anxiety, and loneliness. Why it could be that way? Well, on these occasions, me, Stephanie, and Zahra will explain you about how social media affects our mental health. Before we explain you more, I want to ask you something. Did you just hear a sentence called mental health? What is the first thing that came into your mind when you heard about mental health? Maybe you might think about mental health issues such as depressions. Well, before we explain you more, I'm going to explain you about mental health first. So, what is mental health? Mental health is all about how people think, feel, and behave. It includes our emotional, physiological, and social well being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. And mental health is really important at every stage of life, from childhood through adulthood. Over the course of your life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. There are so many factors contribute to mental health problems. One of them is social media. What? Social media? Why it could be happen? Well, you might be wondering why social media could affect our mental health. Although social media is a technology with a lot of wonderful benefits that allows people to share and connect, get news and information, and even meet new people, but social media also has a lot of downside too. Recent studies referenced by the Child Mind Institute and the National Center for Health Research suggest people who frequently use social media feel more feel more depressed and less happy with life than those who spend more time on non-screen activities. And right this time, I'm letting Zahra to explain about the causes why social media affects our mental health.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie, to give me a chance to explain more about the causes of why social media can affect our mental health. So, you will be wondering why social media can affect our mental health, right? As Stephanie says, social media is a technology with wonderful benefits, but there can be a downside too, especially for a college-age young adult who has grown up in the world of screen. So, first, you can be most addictive. Social media apps and websites have the same kind of effect on the brain as playing a slot machine, since you don't know the content you'll see until you open the app. The spontaneous result actually causes a feeling of reward by releasing dopamine, the same chemical linked to other pleasurable activities. The second one is interaction. More trouble can arise when you place too much emphasis on the interaction you receive and the content you share. For instance, if you post a picture hoping to receive a comment or likes and then get any feedback you desire, you may feel disappointed. This can cause low of self-esteem, a disconnection from others, and even feelings of anxiety or depression. The next one is you can feel like missing out. Ever feel do you ever hear of FOMO? FOMO stands for fear of missing out. FOMO is another reason scrolling through social media is so enticing. When your friends and classmates are using social media, you may worry about the missing message, inside joke, or others. Information that connect to your peers. And the last one, cyberbullying. About 10% of teens report being bullied on social media, and many other users are subjected to offensive comments. Social media platforms such as Twitter can be hotspots for spreading hurtful rumors, lies, and abuse that can leave lasting emotional scars. The effects of using social media are many, but it depends on how we use them. But the effects of using social media are very difficult to overcome, especially for our mental health. But don't worry, I have some solution to modifying social media use to improve your mental health. Step 1. Reduce time online. While 30 minutes a day may not be a realistic target for many of us, we can still benefit from reducing the amount of time we spend on social media. For most of us, that means reducing how much we use our smartphones. Step 2. Change your focus. Many of us access social media purely out of habit or to mindlessly kill moments of downtime. But by focusing on your motivation for logging on, you can not only reduce the time you spend on social media, but you can also improve your experience and avoid many of the negative effects. Step 3. Spend more time with online friends. We all need the face-to-face company to others to be happy and healthy. As best, social media is a great tool for facilitating real life connection. But if you allow virtual connection to replace real life friendship in your life, there are plenty of ways to build meaningful connection without relying on social media, such as joining as a club. Now, we already know the advantage and disadvantage of social media. Social media is a great place to meet people and to spread love and kindness in this world. What makes social media become a good place depends on how we use it. So let's make social media a great and safe place for all of us, but employing it well. That's enough for us. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.